What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Top Dash of ATL back with another one. And I got some news for you. They just caught a DoorDash porch pirate. But before we get into it, let's take this ride real quick. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Top Dash of ATL back with another one. Hey, man, we got some news, man. A porch pirate has just been caught and is now facing real serious charges and some long time in jail. Pretty much life. Because you know how it is messing with that mail, man. That's federal. They don't play about that mail. But let's get into it. John D. Madden, a 35-year-old former DoorDash driver from Indiana County, Pennsylvania, was sentenced to 1 to 3 years in state prison, followed by 4 consecutive years of probation for stealing packages from multiple homes across several counties. He had pleaded guilty to a felony charge of organized retail theft. Man, this guy was on the move, man. County to county. Acting like he delivering food and snatching up them packages. Hey, when I'm out there door dashing, man, I see a lot of packages in these hallways going to these condos and stuff, but it never ever in my mind slipped to steal anything, man, because I love to earn a honest living. I'm too scared to steal, bro. I couldn't steal a piece of bubble gum if it was right there, you know? I had friends who used to steal growing up, and I used to go with them, and they'd be like, man, why you don't steal, man? It was just the thrill of being around them and watching them do it, but I couldn't never do it. That's why I was always a honest, going to work type person. And I ain't gonna say I was perfect. When I was young, I did steal, little candy and stuff like that when I used to go in the store and didn't have no money, but nothing major. Let's get back into it. Details of the case and sentencing. Okay, crime spree. Manny was involved in a death spree spanning at least 4 Pennsylvania counties: Edgerton, Armstrong, Indiana, and Westmoreland. He used his employment as a DoorDash driver to cash neighborhoods and homes for potential death opportunities while delivering meals. The stolen goods. The total value of the items stolen was reported more than $5,000. After stealing the package, Manny sold many of the items online, primarily on Facebook Marketplace. So he was stealing and hopping online. He had a store online and everything, but it wasn't playing, man. He wasn't playing. He was like, man, DoorDash ain't paying enough, man. I'm just finna steal packages and resell them online to make my money. But it caught up with him. But let's see. He was caught through the efforts of homeowners and surveillance cameras. Police recovered a large amount of stolen items after executing a search warrant on his home and vehicle. Hey, man, he had a stash house of everybody's stuff, bro. Manny pleaded guilty to felony organized retail theft. He was sentenced by a Indiana County Court of Common Pleas judge. Prosecuting Attorney General Dave Sunday stated while delivering meals as a DoorDash driver, this defendant was also scouting neighborhoods and homes for potential theft opportunities, which he later acted upon. Man, buddy wasn't playing out there, bro. He was trying to get it how he lived. You know what I'm saying? Hey, man, you got people out there like that, man, that make it look bad for us out here, you know? Me, man, I don't resort to stuff like that, because one thing I know, bro, you're always being watched when you think you're not being watched. And when you think you're getting away, They let you get away, man. What they really doing is they building the case up on you. And they counting up and how much it add to so they can put federal charges on you, man. You know, for any of you DoorDash drivers that go out here, you know what I'm saying, you feel like you ain't just making it, man, don't give up, man. Just find a legitimate way to, you know, make some more income. Invest your money into reselling products instead of stealing the products. Take the money that you made and invest in going to go buy wholesale products, high demanding products, and open an Amazon account. Open a DoorDash store. They got a lot of stuff that you can do now, man. But stealing, man, it ain't gonna do nothing but catch up with you in the long run. You're gonna think that you got away, you're gonna be feeling comfortable, then somebody gonna knock at your door, knock, 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 or pull you over while you driving. And you're gonna be like, hey, what's going on? You know what's going on. Your past has caught up with you. You know? So I just try to outlast people out here, man. You know, I know people out here who did a lot of illegal stuff and had way more money than me. And they was doing it and getting it and getting it. Now a lot of those guys are serving 15, 20 years in prison. And guess what? I'm still out here working my little job, staying free, enjoying life. I might not got it like that, you know. So I keep some money, but I might not have it like that. But I try to do honest because I try to be honest and do honest work because I don't want any bad karma coming upon me. You know what I'm saying? When you steal, you're taking from someone who worked hard for that. And later on down the line, once you get your stuff together and you have something that's valuable, you work hard or you stole or whatever, it's going to be taken from you. And that's going to be your karma. You're going to be like, dang, why this happening to me? You know why it's happening to you, man. You know what you were doing in the past. It's catching up with you. You know, a lot of people tell me, man, they be like, I don't believe in no karma, man. Karma ain't real. Let me tell you something about karma, bro. Karma will allow you to get away with so much, right? With so much. And it'll let you live your life comfortably. And by the time you get in middle age or old age, that's when the karma come and hit you in your ass. And that's the worst time. Sometimes karma don't happen instantly. Let's just say, look at P. Diddy, right? P. Diddy did all that shit. He, excuse my language, he did all that ripping off on his artists, not paying people, taking money and stuff like that. He lived all those years. Look, he living good, up in age now. Look what happened to him now. It came back and bit him in his ass when he was an older man. When you get old, that's when you want to live. You can't afford to have karma when you're old because you're working hard so that when you get old, you can live a comfortable life to where you don't have to work hard anymore. Now you're old, your past is coming back. Now everything is being taken from you because of your past. Now you got to start all over again. You're an old man now, and you don't have the energy to start over again. Now that's karma. Sometimes karma don't kill you either. Unalive you. Take that back. Unalive you. Sometimes karma doesn't unalive you. It'll just make you suffer. It'll take everything from you. You know? In the future. That's the worst time. That's the worst time to get karma, bro. That's why I just live an honest life. I work hard. I try my best to come up with ideas to make extra cash or do it in an honest way. That way, you know, I don't have any type of bad luck because, you know, you trying to take something from me, man. Hey, it ain't gonna really happen, man, because I work too hard and it's an honest living. And, you know, you're gonna go through a world of hell trying to take something from me, bro. I work too hard for it. I'm an honest person, bro. I get out here every day, DoorDash, and, you know, make my little videos and just keep it pushing. But like I say, it's people who who had more money than me. All my homeboys who grew up, they never showed me how to do it, what they were doing. They always kept me up under them. But now, majority of them either gone or arrested, doing time from all the cricket stuff they kept doing. And now, look at me. I'm still out here in these streets. I can go to any store I want to, walk in any mall. I can walk through the park, walk free, do whatever I want to do, man. Let me tell you something. I done been locked up before. And when you're locked up, you think about the most simplest thing. You miss the most simplest thing, bro. And that's just being able to walk down the street, sit on the porch and talk to your homies or your mama or somebody, or just being able to walk, just being free, bro. Just simple stuff. But a lot of people don't understand it until they're put in that position. Take it from me. You don't want to go to jail. You don't want to go to prison, bro. It's an ugly place. I got a little brother in prison right now. I just got a call a couple of weeks ago. He got stabbed up in prison. You know what I'm saying? They hit him in his ear, cut a piece of his ear off, hit him in his head a couple of times, but he shook through it. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, I pray that my brother, you know what I'm saying, get some help in there, man, because he really going through, and it really kind of, you know, hurting me out here or whatever. But I know my little brother's strong and he gonna make it through. But you don't want to be in that place, bro. Stay free. Find you a gig, find you a job, find you a long-term hustle, and think about how, I'm talking to the young guys, man. You know, y'all weren't born in the days to where we knew that we had to go to work. I don't care how you felt, you had to go to work. If you didn't work, you didn't eat. If you don't grind, you don't shine. But find you a hustle. And I want you to put in your mind, I'm going to take this hustle and I'm going to use it to get to the next level in life. And that's, and that's being my own boss. Talking to the young cats out here. Excuse me, I'm swimming. I just got through working out and stuff. But I'm talking to the young cats, man. I don't care how long it takes. Just make sure. The key is to outlast people, bro. You see some of your friends, they going to prison. But guess what? You still here. I guarantee you they in prison right now. They probably laughing at you because you worked at McDonald's. But guess what? They probably in prison right now. Somebody telling them when to go to sleep, wake up. They probably getting beat up or whatever it is. They eating nasty food. They probably thinking about, damn, boy, I trade places with Buddy who I used to thought working at McDonald's was funny. I'd rather be working at McDonald's than being here. So just think about that, bro. You don't want to sit in that cell, man. You do not want to sit in that cell. Ain't nothing but men in there. Passing gas, farting. You gonna wake up to men every day in your face. Who wants to live that life, bro? Get out here, man, and get you some money. I don't care where you work at. The key is start working on your credit. Go get you a little credit card. If you're working at McDonald's, go get you a $200 credit card. Pay $40 phone bill and put that $40 back on that on time every month and work on building your credit. Once you start building your credit, next thing you know, you're going to be able to get you a vehicle and maintain and keep moving up and building your credit, bro. And life is going to get better for you. Take it from me, bro. I'm having my little ups and downs in life, but get what? That's a part of life, bro. That would give you your strength. Your struggle. You won't understand your strength if you don't go through the struggle. You know what I'm saying? That's how you gonna understand things. That's what's gonna create character through you, man. Your personality. You're gonna understand your strength when you go through the struggle, bro. You know, a lot of rich people out here, man. If you talk to them, they'll tell you, man, they came from a dark place. Didn't nobody give them nothing. They work hard. And I ain't talking about the ones you see on TV. There's some people out here with some money and successful businesses just living life low key. That's how I want to be, bro. But to all my young cats out there, man, just stay out here. Stay free. That's the key. Stay away from drugs, alcohol, anything that's going to drain you. You got to stay strong, bro. Only the strong survive. But we're going to motivate y'all into another video, man. I just want to give y'all that news, man. I appreciate y'all tuning in. Peace. Stay safe.